Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Name is David A. Quan, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here's my Twitter if anyone wants to follow me. Actually, you know what? You guys should follow my Twitch. Look how close we are to 1,000, man. If you go to my videos, look at all the stuff you guys on YouTube are just missing out. Got the Halo series, got playlists of Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty gameplay, Last of Us, Gears of War, Darksiders, the Friday the 13th game, Madden, NBA, Outlast, Devil May Cry, Life is Strange, Far Cry, Red Dead Redemption. You guys are missing out if you just stay on YouTube, man. Yeah. Okay. So the point of this video is to do this quiz again. Remember a couple of years ago, I did this quiz? Well, I'm going to do it again, all right? Because we have another election coming up here in the U.S. So basically the point here is that I take this quiz. It tells you questions about economy and healthcare and education and stuff like that. Answer a few questions and it'll tell you who you should vote for, okay? I did this a couple years ago with the Hillary Trump one. And here we are again. It's Joe Biden and Donald Trump, okay? The main two candidates. Let's take this quiz, people. Okay. 2020 presidential quiz. Let's do this. Should convicted criminals have the right to vote? Yes, no. Yes, every citizen deserves the right to vote. Yes, except for felons convicted of murder. Yes, but only after completing their sentence and parole probation. Add your own stance. I'm going to say yes, but only after completing their sentence. Okay. Do you support mandatory minimum prison sentences for people charged with drug possession? Yes, no. Yes, but only for drug dealers, not users. I guess I'll go with yes then. Should non-violent prisoners be released from jail in order to reduce overcrowding? Yes, but they must perform community service. Yes, but place them under house arrest. Yes, we should build more prisons. No, we should build more prisons. And no, but we should increase funding to offer education and skill building services for prisoners. Yes, but they must perform community service. Okay. I know some of you guys are probably watching this video and you're like, I don't agree with David. Well, that's okay. It's actually part of America. Electoral issues. Should the Electoral College be abolished? Yes, no. Yes, and switch to ranked voting system. Yes, and switch to representative democracy. No, but the balance of votes by popular should be updated. No, the Electoral College institutes whole country. No, but reform was. No, but reform so that votes are distributed proportionally instead of the current winner-take-all system. I think I'll go with that. Should a photo ID be required to vote? Yes. Okay. Should foreigners currently residing in the United States have the right to vote? Should foreigners have the right to vote? Yes, but only living in the country for 5 years. Yes, but after 10 years. Anyone who pays taxes should have the right to vote. They should be allowed to vote in local elections. They should be no, only legal. How about this? Yes, but only after living in the country for 5 years. I kind of like that. Okay. Should the government increase spending on public transportation? Yes, no. Yes, provide more free public transportation. Yes, but only environmentally friendly. No, we should reduce current spending. No, have more important issues that we need funding. I'm satisfied with the current amount of spending. I don't use public transportation. I'm going to use no, I'm satisfied with the current spending. Okay. National security issues. Should the president be able to authorize military force against Al Qaeda without congressional approval? Yes, no, yes, we must use whatever means necessary to prevent another terrorist attack. No, Congress should approve all military conflicts. That's it. Add your own stance. We should use whatever means necessary to prevent another terrorist attack. I guess I'll go with that. Should the U.S. assassinate suspected terrorists in foreign countries? No. No, they should capture and give a fair trial. No, capture, interrogate, and imprison them instead. Yes, but only if they have undeniable evidence. Yes, but only if there is undeniable evidence they have committed an attack against our country. I'm going to go with this one. No, capture, interrogate, and imprison them instead. Okay, I'm just going to go with that. Do you support the Patient Protection Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare? I support a majority of the plan, but not all aspects. A mandatory single-payer system would be even better. Allow consumers to choose providers and import pharmaceuticals from other countries. Government should not be involved in healthcare. I'll say this. I support a majority of the plan, but not all aspects. Okay, I'll go with that. Should the federal government increase funding of healthcare for low-income individuals? Medicaid. Only increase for elderly. Switch to single-payer healthcare system. Abolish Medicaid. Each state should decide their own level of coverage. Eligibility should only include the elderly and disabled. I support, but I prefer switching to single-payer healthcare systems. I'll go with that. Do you support a single-payer healthcare system? Yes, but allow people to use private insurance. Yes, this system guarantees healthcare for everyone. Yes, private companies should not be able to profit off the healthcare. No, this system is too expensive. I don't know which to choose. Yes, but allow people to use private insurance. Okay. Should there be more restrictions on the current process of purchasing a gun? Okay. Yes, no, yes, ban all guns. Yes, but only by closing the gun show loophole. Yes, require strict background checks, psychological testing, and training. Only for assault weapons. Only for criminals and mentally ill. Increase penalties for gun-related crimes. Should there be more restrictions on the current process of purchasing a gun? No, but increase penalties for gun-related crimes. Yeah. Okay, make the penalty worse. Maybe they'll think twice, right? That's how I think of it. Should teachers be allowed to carry guns? Yes, no, yes, school should require at least one teacher or security guard to be armed. No, hire professionally trained security guards instead. No, this would increase the risk of accidental shootings. Should they be allowed at all to carry guns? I'm going to go with yes. Schools should require at least one teacher or security guard to be armed, right? Okay. Should victims of gun violence be allowed to sue firearms dealers and manufacturers? No. Should the U.S. raise taxes on the rich? Yes, no, yes, and raise taxes on all income brackets. Reform to a flat rate. No, but lower taxes for the poor. No, keep the current tax structure. Abolish income tax. Lower taxes for the poor. There you go. Should the government raise the federal minimum wage? Okay. Make it a living wage. Yes, and adjust it every year according to inflation. Minimum wage standards should be adjusted by age. Eliminate all wage This will only cause prices to increase in a never-ending cycle. I actually do agree with that. Okay. No, this will only cause prices to increase in a never-ending cycle. Okay. Should the U.S. raise or lower the tax rate for corporations? Remove taxes. Maintain the current rate. Lower but eliminate deductions and loopholes. Keep current rates but eliminate deductions and loopholes. Increase for large multinational corporations but lower for small businesses. A lot of these questions, I didn't even think about this stuff until I see this question. Keep current rates but eliminate deductions and loopholes. I don't know. I'll just go with that. Should the government increase or decrease military spending? What are my choices? Increase, decrease, neither. I am satisfied with the current amount of spending. Increase, but only after our deficit is drastically reduced. Neither. Should the U.S. accept refugees from Syria? I remember reading this in the news. We should accept 10,000 refugees. Yes, but only families, no single men. Yes, but we should accept much more than the proposed 10,000. Yes, but only after extensive background checks. No, and send all refugees back. No, we should eliminate an opportunity for terrorists to enter the country. I'm going to say yes, but we should accept much more than the 10,000. Okay. Should foreign terrorism suspects be given constitutional rights? Should terrorists get constitutional rights? Give them a fair trial and shut down Guantanamo Bay. U.S. citizens, terrorists should be given a fair trial in federal courts. They are not U.S. citizens and do not have constitutional rights. They should be tried in military tribunal but not subject to torture. You know what? I'm going to go with that. They should be tried in military tribunals but not subject to torture. Okay. Social issues. Should the government continue to fund Planned Parenthood? As long as funding is not used for abortion. Their services reach far beyond abortions and can save many lives. Government should not give funds to any organization. Government should not give funds to any organization that performs abortions. I'll go with this one. Services go far beyond abortions and can save many lives through cancer screenings, prenatal services, and adoption referrals. I'm okay with that. What is your stance on abortion? I'm pro-life. Should gender identity be added to anti-discrimination laws? Should gender identity be added to anti-discrimination laws? Government should do more to protect minorities from discrimination. Repeal anti-discrimination laws for private companies. Are only two genders which are genetically not psychologically determined. We should address gender identity as a mental issue. What on earth? Government should do more to protect minorities from discrimination. That's for me. Should the government increase environmental regulations to prevent climate change? Say what? Yes. Provide more incentives for alternative energy production. No. Tax carbon emissions instead. No. Global warming is a natural occurrence. I'll go with this one. Provide more incentives for alternative energy production. Okay. Should the U.S. withdraw from the Paris Climate Agreement? The Paris Climate Agreement? Until other countries are held to the same standards. Yes, no. I guess I'll just go with that one. Should disposable products such as plastic cups, plates, and cutlery that contain less than 50% of biodegradable material be banned? be banned? No. Okay. Do you support increasing taxes for the rich in order to reduce interest rates for student loans? Increase government funding so every student receives a free college education. No, but we should still reduce interest rates for student loans. No, transition all government student loans into private managed accounts. I'll go with this one. We should still reduce interest rates for student loans. Okay. Should the federal government pay for tuition at 4-year colleges and universities? Yes, no, yes, but only for partial tuition. No, but lower interest rates. No, but I'm going to go with this one. Yes, but only for partial tuition. That's how it was with me. I got like grants from the government, pay like 1/4 of my college, man. Works for me. Okay, should the federal government fund universal preschools? Universal preschools? Yes, no, yes, but funding should come from states instead of the federal government. Yes, as long as parents have the option to send their child to private schools. No, use a voucher system. All education should be privatized. I'm going to go with this one. As long as parents also have the option to send their child to private schools. Okay. Do you support the use of nuclear energy? Yes, but it's public subsidizing. Nationalize the industry. There is no public subsidy. Temporarily, while we increase investment into cleaner renewable alternatives, we should invest in cleaner alternatives such as wind, hydroelectric, therm, and geothermal. I'll go with that. Should the government require children to be vaccinated for preventable diseases? Yes, no. But geez, look at all these different choices. Yes, but only for deadly contagious disease. Yes, but with exceptions for those whose religious beliefs forbid use of vaccines. Yes, they are essential to protecting our children. This should be decided at the state level. No, require vaccines in order to attend public schools. No, public funding and campaigns about the risk. No, but hold parents criminally liable for transferring deadly diseases to other children. Only for deadly contagious diseases. All right. Should the producers be required to label genetically engineered foods? GMOs. Yes, no, yes, but I would prefer to ban GMOs. Yes, consumers have the right to know what is in their food. Trust. Yes, I trust the science responsibility of food. Producers should not be allowed to patent foods. GMOs are the most promising solution to ending world hunger. We have selectively bred crops for thousands of years, and labeling just adds an unfounded stigma. I'll go with this one. Consumers have the right to know what is in their food. Okay. Immigration. Should the U.S. build a wall along the southern border? No. Should illegal immigrants have access to government subsidized health care? Oh my gosh. Yes, no, yes if they pay taxes. Yes, and grant them citizenship. Yes, but they should be deported after treatment. Yes, but only for life-threatening emergencies or infectious diseases. No, but their children should have access. No, and we should deport all illegal immigrants. No, and the government should never subsidize healthcare. No, but they should be allowed to purchase private healthcare. What's the question again? Should illegal immigrants have access to government subsidized healthcare? Their children should have access. I kind of like that one. But I'm not 100% on board with that. They should be allowed to purchase private health care. Their children should have access. We should deport. That's obviously not one. Life threatening. Okay. Only for life-threatening emergencies or infectious diseases. Okay, I'll go with that one. Should illegal immigrants be offered in-state tuition rates at public colleges within their residing state? Yes, no, yes, as long as they pay taxes. Yes, but they're not eligible for financial assistance and scholarships. Yes, and they should also be eligible for financial assistance and scholarship. No, and all illegal immigrants should be deported. They should pay the same rate as out-of-state students. Should illegal immigrants be offered in-state tuition? They should pay the same rate as out-of-state students. Yeah, okay. Which party do you most identify with? Women's, Socialist, Republican, Peace and Freedom, Democrat, Constitution, American. I'm an American. Other stances. Oh, geez, look at all the. Oh my gosh. Okay, what else? Workers, write-ins, taxpayer, populace, independence, communism. I'll go with American. If the 2020 Texas, this is local issues. Okay. If the 2020 Texas District 22 U.S. House of Representatives election were held today, which candidate would you vote for? Troy Nehls, Sri Preston Kulkarni. Other stances. Add your own stance. I don't even know who these people are. And I live here too. I'll go with Troy. If the 2020 Texas U.S. Senate election were held today, which candidate would you vote for? Ricardo, MJ, Kerry, John. Other stances. No one else. 2020 Texas U.S. Senate election were held today. Which candidate would you vote for? These names don't ring a bell to me. I'll go with Ricardo. Okay. If the 2020 Texas Railroad Commissioner election were held today, which candidate would you vote for? Once again, I don't know these people. I think I've recognized some of these names, though. Kelly Stone. I'm going to go with that one. Which qualities are most important to you in a candidate? I can vote many of them. Okay? Morality, honesty, commitment, intelligence, integrity, vision, communication, nah. Transparency, nah. Leadership, yeah. Common sense, yes. Effectiveness, okay. What is another question you would like to see added to this quiz? Show my results. Let's get this over with. How long is this video already? Analyzing voting records. Analyzing speeches. Done. All right. Loading your data. Howie Hawkins. Who the heck is Howie Hawkins? Okay, all candidates. So Howie Hawkins, I matched with 60%, and the next person was 49%. Update results. Now we're using all candidates. Loading your election data. So Howie Hawkins, whoever that is, I support within 60%. Oprah Winfrey, what do you know? Show more. What the crap? Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Say what? He's an independent. Then where the heck is Trump and Biden? Bernie Sanders, I voted for him last time. Like, I wrote him in. There's Howie Hawkins again. Sarah Palin, oh God. Mark Zuckerberg's on this list too? Huh? How strong is Kelly Stone's creativity? I don't even know what that means. Hillary Clinton's right there. The heck? Where's Biden? Where's Trump? So I don't agree with either of them. Oh, here's Joe Biden, 44%. There's Trump, 38%. They're way down here. So I agree with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I'll vote for him, man. What the heck? I'll do it. The Rock. I matched the most with this guy, Richard Ojeda. Ojeda. What the heck? Oprah Winfrey. So I agree a lot with Oprah Winfrey. That's kind of nice to know. Michelle Obama. But this is cool right here, man. 65% I agree with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I should write him in. All right. Well, there you go, everyone. Based on what I believe and I'll be honest with you, some of those things are like, it's very irrelevant. You know, like how strongly I'm into him, really low. Okay. Like I see those questions for the first time. I'm like, what the, like, I don't know. Never thought of it. Okay. But yeah. Oprah Winfrey, Dwayne Johnson. They're the ones I match with the most. Whoops, what'd I press? Okay. All right, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. And be sure to comment, subscribe, and spread the word. Just to let you know if you are, you know, doing this too and stuff. Okay. Who would you match up with? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.